Hello everybody. How is y'all day going? Mine was going pretty crappy and then it got better. So that is awesome. But I got a little bit of a bug in my bonnet about the latest episode of the TED Radio Hour. I don't know if you guys know about the TED Radio Hour or what the TED Talks are or whatever. TED Radio Hour is where they have these people on that talk at these TED conferences. TED stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design, I think. Basically, it's a smart people conference, right? And people get up and they say smart people things to other smart people and pat themselves on the back for how smart they are. And this one in particular that I was listening to was about it's bugging me so much I can't even talk about it. Okay. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. Yeah, I know. You haven't heard of it. I'm a nerd. Alright? I'm a language nerd. I'm sorry. I'm weird. I get into this stuff. They're talking about the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. They don't say it's the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis because guess what? People have started latching on to that as bogus. People like me anyway. But I count on anyway. So the guy... I'm so mad. The guy I'm listening. It's a podcast. There's a video. I'm sure there's a video of it somewhere. The guy's talking about saving, right? He's talking about saving in different countries and the behavior of people with different languages and how they save. And his contention is that people with a quote-unquote futureless language has to do with the grammatical way they form their tenses or don't form a tense. They still have tense, guys. They still understand the future and the past. Whatever. Anyway, his contention is that those people, just solely based on their language and the fact that they have a futureless language, save more and act more responsibly towards the future. And here, there's no... So I mentioned the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis earlier, and this is super nerd territory, but the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis basically says that the language you use, the grammar and the structure of the language you use, shapes the way that you think about the world. Right? That the words that you have in your vocabulary and the way that they work together change your perception of reality, fundamentally. And it's super problematic. I'm not gonna go all the way out on the limb and say it's completely bogus, because there's some tendrils of some stuff that may be true in there. But what they call the strong form of the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, the idea that, people with different languages experience the world differently, has been hotly debated and on and off debunked, depending on what, article you're reading at the time. But if you do a search on this particular TED Talk, you will find nothing but basically parrots. People saying, oh, by the way, turns out, whatever language you use affects how you're going to save, whether you smoke or not, and how you think about the future. BS! I am calling it bogus, alright? He can stand up on his stage and claim to know what I can sit in my van and claim this guy is wrong to make the statement as strongly as he does that this linguistic trope causes a difference in behavior. I do not buy it. He does not support it strongly enough for my tastes. And it sickens me that people are not taking him to task a little bit more strongly. Somebody come out. I mean, the first 8 pages of Google search results are just people going, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Maybe look at it hard enough to not just assume he's telling you the truth. Maybe that. Maybe have a thought in your own noggin that someone else didn't put there. Said the guy who read the books that question the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis and is getting it from that, so whatever. But I mean, come on. This is not new. This is not new information. Sapir-Whorf has been around for like 50 years now. And it's been hotly debated for exactly about that amount of time. Issue is, the problem is, right, the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, super sexy. Very sexy idea. You want to take that idea home with you and just all night long. Because it's fun. But just because it's sexy doesn't mean it's right. But no, that's where we're gonna fall. The age that we're living in right now is gonna fall apart based on people believing what they want to believe. We've got all the information in the world right now. We have, I say information, we have the connectivity now. Everybody together. Everybody's linked together. We can all share ideas, and the ideas that are gonna spread are the ones that people like. And that terrifies me. It terrifies me that the likability of an idea is what is going to be the determination. Not whether it's right or wrong, whether people like it. I mean, it's not a new thing, but it's becoming I feel like it's becoming more ingrained in our culture because of the internet, because people bounce back and forth and like are constantly in this state of hive mind communication, Facebook, Reddit, whatever. Like, you're in this sort of social group with a bunch of people who more or less think the same way that you do, probably. You know, if you don't like Facebook, you leave Facebook. If you don't like Twitter, you leave Twitter. And you go and you find the people that you like, and you just buzz around with the ideas that you like, with the people that you like. It's a problem, is what I'm saying.